Hello, everyone. My name is HydroxideAnt, and this is a little podcast called Background Noise. I've kind of been doing it for, maybe like 124 straight weeks, but that's not important. I don't have a life. Yeah.
That's okay. Who needs one nowadays?
Yeah, right? You don't need a life. Those things are overrated, Like, What are you gonna do with a life? Huh?
Who needs money?
You don't need money or, social life at all. You can just live on a park bench and use free Wi-Fi.
Nice.
I'm sure people do that.
This is where you are right now.
Look, I'm very good at canceling out the atmosphere of the city.
Very nice, right?
Yeah. It's really impressive. I actually have egg cartons all around me. See, the thing is, that's like a joke, but egg cartons are actually really good for sound cancellation. Yeah. It's I don't know. I'm not smart enough to know why, but I understand it works. But it probably would smell like eggs.
Yeah, well, I mean, what's the problem with that?
Say you do that, you're on a low budget, right? And you do that for your room or something.
Yeah.
If they're there for a while, wouldn't it smell really bad?
You get used to it.
When it smells like rotten eggs.
It starts smelling like some.
Your home smells like rotten eggs. I don't know how happy I'll be about that, if my house smelled like rotten eggs.
I mean, come on. What else have you got?
Do you like that smell, Sky?
Of course.
Oh. Okay. Then I'll have
cologne.
to do it. It's like cologne. I just pictured you waking up and then just rolling around in eggs in the morning. You just put eggs on the ground and you get on the ground and start rolling over them. You're I don't see why this is funny.
We're all unique, Hydro, alright?
We all have our own quirks. Mine is that I roll in eggs. It's I can't see colors. You roll in eggs. Nathan, what do you do?
I play Hearthstone.
That's the thing. I'm really getting back into Hearthstone. I actually like it again.
That night when you beat me, Hydro, I literally just sat and stared at my ceiling and wondered what life was.
How, did I beat you bad, or was
yeah,
I probably used, a decent deck, though. And you probably were using, a basic deck.
Maybe, I don't know.
Probably hadn't.
It was 2 a.m., I think.
Oh, yeah, those are the only times I play Hearthstone. I literally, after I'm done with the CS for the day, Hearthstone. That's where I go. It's my second game right now.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I have, every time I play games, just totally, in order. Right now, I would say, if I had to say it, it's probably, Counter-Strike, Hearthstone, Rocket League maybe is number 3. I feel like there's another game I'm not naming that I play. Or is there not? I don't think I play any of the other games in those games.
Honestly, I don't think so.
No, I mean, so I did play a few games of League of Legends recently. See, okay, if I'm playing with friends, I really don't care. I would never play League of Legends on my own, though.
Yeah, fair enough.
I tried it once, it was not fun. I gave up very quickly. I was actually, Mark's girlfriend plays League a lot. And I played with her one morning.
I can't imagine myself playing that for, as a constant thing.
It's
one game, sure, but...
Yeah, see, the thing, it's, the competitive aspect of it, I think. It's, why, people could say the same of why I play so much CSGO.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, or why you play so much Arma.
Screw you, man, right?
Dude, when... I honestly feel we all, had to jump to games once, Dillman started dying. That's totally what happened.
Yeah, we went our separate ways.
Yeah, we all went our separate ways, went to a bunch of different games. And so I was actually talking to Hank about this recently, and he was saying that most likely he is the downfall of Dillman.
Why?
Because he was the one that started the CS:GO craze.
Was he? Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
he,
no, yeah, I
he
think
was.
so.
100% was, because I had never played a comp before Hank dragged me into one.
Huh?
And Hank started my addiction, which hence started many other people's addictions on Dillman. I totally was one of the the people that were like, oh, I'm gonna play CS:GO over Gary's Mod now, but it was definitely Hank, I think, that started all this. But I'm happy. I really love playing CS:GO, and I do I can't say I like it more than like the good days on Dillman. You know what I mean?
You can't say that.
I can't.
Yeah.
Because like there were times on Dillman where it was like the funnest thing ever.
Yeah.
Like anytime like I would see, oh, who's that's logged in? DeCrescent. Oh, Sky's dead. Oh, there goes DeCrescent. Oh, alright.
It's a routine for him, goddamn.
I remember there was literally like a month straight where that was the only thing he did on Dillman. He would just log in, kill you, and leave. He wouldn't even say anything.
He hated me that much, man.
I don't know what he loved you. I think he loved you, that's why.
Maybe he loved me a little too much.
Yeah, like, decent way. I don't know what that guy's up to these days. I miss him.
I don't know, he disappeared, dude.
Yeah, I think he plays, like, WoW a lot, because I do see, like, his Hearthstones and Battle.net, and I do see him online every now and then. Because I don't remember, maybe I played Hearthstone with him once or twice. Is that why? I totally was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Possibly.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. There's a lot of people where I wish we could do a, like, where are they now segment, right?
That'd be pretty cool, actually, yeah.
Yeah, like, what happened to these people? We have, like, the people that, like, have stayed in contact through, like, with me at least, or, like, through CS and this podcast. Like, those are the only people from, like, Doman I'm, like, in full contact with. Like, there's you three, they're in the call. I know, okay, so I'm just gonna throw this out to the audience. Yeah, Kat isn't here. You know, she is, she's in the team speak, but, like, she's making dinner. Yeah, that's a huge hint for, Sky, Nathan, and I for the what did Kat have for dinner game that we'll get to a little bit. But, like, I can't say that I'm in contact with more than, like, 10 people from Old Dillman.
I am in contact with quite a few, I think.
Okay, that's
Not
good.
Not like people like Crunch or anyone, because I think they just stopped, but...
Yeah, okay.
Here.
Oh wow, Kat,
Oh,
that
my
timing. That timing, haha. We're actually, right now, we're talking about, people we're still in contact with from Dillman.
Is this podcast?
Yeah, this is
talk or
podcast
just-
talk. This is
Okay.
podcast talk.
No,
yeah.
absolutely not.
Oh no,
Talk about
yeah,
whoever you
yeah.
need to.
Yeah, no, go ahead, talk all of the garbage you want.
We're saving the important stuff, like talking about puppies for the podcast.
Yeah. I actually do want to mention puppies again at one point, because I like talking about adorable puppies. But you know, yeah.
I saw a puppy today.
Ooh,
Yeah, I saw
hype.
6 today.
Yeah, Nathan sees 6 every morning. That's funny.
My sister's friend, their dogs had puppies, and I got to see them when they were really, really small.
Oh.
And they only
that sounds like
kept
something
one.
Nathan does.
They kept one, and I saw him today, and he got so big, but he's still a puppy, so
What kind
he's
of
still so cute.
what kind of dog is he?
I don't know. Like, they're not purebred,
What did they look
so
like?
they're not. They are like
They had hair.
white and
Do they have fur?
white and brown and black, and he's actually a really pretty dog.
Ooh, boy.
Sounds cute. I love all dogs, to be perfectly honest. I don't think there's a dog I dislike.
I just like the hairless
Chihuahuas.
ones.
I knew everyone always says chihuahuas, but they're cute in their own way.
They
Like,
have cute faces, but...
they have adorable little faces, and like they love Taco Bell.
Wow.
Do you not remember the
They're
Taco Bell
really
like
referencing.
Chihuahua commercial?
Yeah.
Dude, they love it. There was like the little Taco Bell dog. He was like the spokesperson for a really long time.
I like it when the Chihuahua sounds like George Lopez.
Yeah,
That's all I have to say.
yeah. Wasn't it a movie?
Yeah, Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
Yeah, I watched that. I watched that, then I was like, what did I just do? Did I watch an entire movie as George Lopez
I
as a
feel
chihuahua?
impure. I need to take a shower.
Exactly. There's so many like movies like that I've watched in my life, and I'm like, oh, why did I do that?
I'm eating right now, by the way.
Okay.
When
So
we're done with
eating
this
right
discussion.
now.
I am putting my ear to my headset even closer to hear the food you're eating.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
The distinctive macaroni and cheese.
Sure, okay.
Yeah. All right, we'll get to that game in a little bit. But what were we talking about before?
People we're still in touch with.
Oh, with Dillman, and I was saying that.
Puppies.
Oh, and puppies too. Puppies we're still in touch with. Nathan,
Yeah.
you have 6.
I have 6 puppies.
I think
I'm currently
Nathan's.
in contact with.
I think Nathan's
Supporting
winning.
I've been in contact with them since Thursday.
Oof. Long-term commitment.
3 days.
3
before
whole
this goes up.
days. Yeah, like I was saying, I think there might be 10 people that I'm in contact with from Dillman, so I would have to like count them out. Maybe 10.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously you three count. Who else did I talk to? Hank, obviously. Hank and Dave I'm in contact with. I need to look at my friends list.
I'm not regularly in contact with a lot of these people, but I occasionally send them a message or two. Like, it's not frequent. Like, I don't know, I still follow a lot of people on Instagram and things like that, but we're not, like, talking regularly. You feel me?
Yeah, true that. I do talk to DJ a lot. Because I do play CS with him a lot.
Yeah, but mainly it's you guys, because I see you at least once a week.
Yeah, it's like if I had people that I actually talk to a lot, it's like you 3, Dave, and Hank, probably. That'd probably be the extent of that list. Because I'm just like looking through my friends list and I'm just not really seeing many people. Oh, I do talk to Tibley a lot still, yeah. Tibley and Leighton, I do talk to.
I miss
decent amount.
Tibley. He was so kind to me.
He's a nice little guy. He's weird at times, but he's a nice little guy.
Yeah, but that's just him.
Yeah, no, he's like one of my favorite people ever.
Yeah.
I do talk to Weed every now and then. I just saw his name on the friends list.
I think he deleted me from Steam. So screw
Did he?
him. I think so. I don't know.
He deleted a lot of people. I think he deleted a lot of people because, I mean, there's that whole dramatic issue thing that happened. So he just kind of wanted to get rid of all the negativity.
Fair
So,
enough.
like,
Ha!
the
He
people-
left me. Screw you guys.
He probably only
I'm
kept the
special.
people that he knew would not have, like, negative feelings toward him or something like that.
I wouldn't have negative feelings.
Yeah, I don't know why like you would think Sky would. Sky is a delicate little flower and
I
doesn't
mean,
have any
but you can
negative
dislike people,
feelings.
Sky. I've
What?
seen you.
Sky?
You
Does
can.
Sky? I don't know if Sky dislikes anyone. Sky, can you dislike
Really?
people?
Who do I dislike?
Oh.
I was just gonna say, could you tell me one? Cause
Sky,
And-
do you like me?
This
Yeah,
one, this
I
one.
mean,
Okay,
I
good,
don't
good point.
dislike
Good point, Kat. I see what you've done there. All right, I found one, Sky.
Thanks.
It was closer than you expected.
No, but honestly, I don't dislike people. Like, if I don't necessarily like being with them, I won't talk to them. But I don't dislike people.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm honestly like on the same boat. Like, if I can remember, okay, of people who I can remember their names, I'm gonna throw that caveat out there because there are a ton of like random people that came on Dillman or I meet in CS:GO that like they're just annoying, right? So didn't really care about them. Like, if 12-year-olds came on the server at like 2 a.m. like on Dillman, I typically didn't like them. Just throwing that out there. Pretty sure none of us would like that person. They would have to work pretty hard for me to actually like them. But like, I don't dislike really anyone. I do, like Sky said, like, there are people you just, maybe you don't enjoy hanging out with or whatever, or like talking to that much. But like, yeah, like, I can't really think of anyone I had problems with. Well, that's a lie. But
We've had our bumpy.
yeah. The Sky relationship's been pretty good, I'll say.
No, you can go screw yourself.
Yo, yeah, fine. I will. Only if you were there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Way to make things kinky and uncomfortable, man.
It's only uncomfortable for everyone that's not you and me.
Which is 2 other people.
And anyone who watches this.
Right.
Keep in mind. But like...
So, you know those weird games where you have to guess how many, like, jelly beans or whatever the item is
127.
in the jar? Thanks, Hydro. But
What if
there's
it
this
was?
contest. There's this one where, this crafter that I really like, she had one where she put a bunch of her, like, shark charms into a tin. Like, not a tin, but, like, a clear, like, container.
Uh-huh.
And you had to guess how many shark charms were inside the thing, and if you guessed the right number, then you would win the giveaway. Not of all the sharks, but of, like, a certain list of things that she was going to give away. Now,
Was there 127 sharks?
I guessed 134.
Close.
Okay? The actual number was 139.
Aww.
And since 2 people guessed that number, those people won.
Good.
Yeah, I think it was right. I think it really was 127, and the person lied. Yeah, listen to that.
Yeah, but I was like so close.
You know, if only you were 5 better. Yeah. If only you knew.
5 better.
Yeah, not
If
5
only-
more, 5 better.
If it hadn't gotten really popular and so many people hadn't entered, you know, I might have had a chance of winning.
Yeah.
at that number.
Did you show any of your friends it?
No, I
Good.
didn't.
Good. This is a
But
competition.
She has quite a few followers, so when people do go...
Were you only
giveaways-
allowed to like guess once?
Yeah.
Oh. You
I
should
mean,
have got on every, like, you should have made 150 accounts and guessed 1 through 150.
Yeah, sure, okay.
If you really wanted the prize at that, like, I'd do.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I could always just buy from her shop if I really wanted something.
That's true.
By the way, it's When Laura Meets Clay on Instagram. If you want to follow her, check her out.
When
She's really great.
who meets who?
When Laura Meets Clay.
It's funny because Clay is like a
when-
person's name as well.
Yeah,
so
it's
it's
true.
like it's like she's meeting a person, except it's not.
She's from Australia, and I really love her charms. They are very nice. Here's a shout out to you, Laura. Love you.
Yeah.
Love you too, Laura.
Love you,
Yes,
Laura.
she's
Laura,
obviously
Laura's items are top notch. Can confirm. I have never seen a flaw in one of her items.
That's actually pretty true. She has some really nice stuff.
Well, okay,
I really
so
love
if I
her
haven't
charms.
seen her items, there's no way I saw a flaw in them.
Your statement still
It's still true. It's still true.
Yeah, it's still true, regardless whether you know what you're talking about.
I always know what I'm talking about. Name 177 times where I didn't know what I was talking about.
Why specifically 177?
Because you can't do
He's
it.
counted.
Because he's done it 176 times.
Exactly, let's go. But hey, if I say 177, I might know 176 times I was wrong, but you might not. So I went.
Yeah.
Look at that W for Hydro. I'm gonna put a tally mark in my column. There we go. Nice little
On the
tally
topic
mark.
of Instagram, so my art Instagram, I don't even know how this happened, and I am so baffled. I'm honestly like, I'm happy about this. I'm not complaining, but I just have no idea how
Got
it happened.
hacked.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Because I've been posting, regularly and whatnot, and just this one post that I posted yesterday, just randomly has been getting a crap ton of likes. Like every 5 minutes I get 7 likes on it, and so now we're up to 748 likes on
Nice.
this photo. When regularly, I get 80 or 100 depending, but this one has 700, and I'm so confused right now.
cheered.
What was it?
Where do people find this?
What was it?
What do you mean?
Your
What
post.
was the photo of?
Or yeah, what's
The
the
post?
photo of?
It was one of the items from my shop that I recently remade to restock them, and
Okay.
they're like the tiny little bottles filled with like Mario items. So there's like there's a 1-up, there's a mushroom, there's the question mark blocks, there's Yoshi eggs.
It might be
that kind of
it might be because it's Mario.
I mean, I've posted 3 other Mario related items.
But all
the same
it takes
exact
though,
item.
like you gotta keep this in
Actually.
mind, for anything to blow up like that, all it takes is one person with a decent following and people to look at what they liked, and then and
Yeah.
then one person with decent following likes it. Oh, and someone they follow has a decent following.
Yeah.
They like it, and then it's a chain. And
I'm really curious, like, did I show up on the Explore feed? Did someone share my stuff? Because if they did, I want to say thank you, but I didn't, like, receive any notifications, so there's no way to know about that.
Oh, then for some odd reason, they watched the podcast, the person who shared it.
Oh, yeah.
You should say thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, fam.
Thanks, fam.
If you
Yeah.
shared my stuff, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, bro. You're a real bro.
But I mean, like, I'm not complaining by any means. I'm really happy about it. In fact, it's brought me, like, a large number of followers to my account, which obviously I'm pretty happy about.
All right,
I like
so
to share my
do you
art.
know what you do next?
So, what do I do next? I make a meme.
No, you don't know. You don't do that. What you do is you take a picture of my YouTube channel and say, go to subscribe to this guy on YouTube.
Yeah. Okay. Will do.
Yeah, yeah, you will.
I'll do it on my private account, my personal account.
Yep. Because
That has,
that's
like,
the one that
100
got.
followers.
I accept your terms and conditions. I'm very shameless, I will say. That, like, I will plug my stuff, like, at any time if given the opportunity to. It's like, I do it in person, too. It's horrible.
Hey, have you guys seen my YouTube channel yet?
Check out youtube.com/HydroxideAnt for the latest, greatest podcast in the world.
Go to a cosplay convention, cosplay as yourself.
Who you cosplay
What are you
as?
supposed to
I'm HydroxideAnt. Oh. You've heard of him, right? No. Okay, so here's his YouTube channel. Who are you? I'm HydroxideAnt. Oh.
It'd be like, have you guys seen that one episode of Phineas and Ferb where they make their own line of, like, clothing?
No.
And then,
I never watched
like,
it.
everyone is literally wearing exactly what they usually wear, and they just make this, like, giant explosion that everybody's suddenly wearing these clothes. And then Dr. Doofenshmirtz, he's like, he comes in and everyone's like, oh my god, your outfit's so cool, and then everybody starts wearing lab coats.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So,
That's so
yeah,
stupid.
that one episode. But it'd be like that, like, you're cosplaying as HydroxideAnt. People are like, who are that? It's actually...
Cool guy, huh?
Yeah, and then you're like, this HydroxideAnt, have you not heard of him? He's totally cool. And people are like, oh, yeah, man, he's totally sick. And they start, like, cosplaying. So you just kind of spread your own name.
I just become the most cosplayed character in the world, and no one knows who I am. Just, it's like, alright, so if you're going to cosplay as me, on the back of your t-shirt, put youtube.com/HydroxideAnt. Dude, I really want to make, like, 5 t-shirts for myself, and, like, just wear them around.
I'd wear it.
What's-
I'd wear it. Anyone.
Alright, we're gonna make t-shirts. I just need money to make t-shirts.
I'll also draw the graphic,
Let's go.
if you need a graphic.
Yeah, that'd be pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, I have a t-shirt. Who bought it? Me. Oh. Okay. I'm okay with this. It's comfy. That'd be so cool to get to a point where I can have my own t-shirts. That'd be nuts.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool.
That'd be totally cool.
Yeah, that would be.
Watch how in, like, 10 years you're finally internet famous, you have your own t-shirts, you know.
Yep.
Everybody's wearing them.
I mean, by then, we'll be on, like, episode, like, what, 700 or something of background noise? Oh, that's scary to think. Very scary.
Well, you'll be internet famous.
I'll be famous
It'll
on
be
the
worth it.
interwebs. I'll have 1 million subscribers, and then by that time, 1 million subscribers would be like having, like 130, like I have now. So I won't have changed. Because, like, PewDiePie has, like, what, 30 mil now?
Mm-hmm.
It's nuts. I don't understand how there are more people who can subscribe to him. Like, the fact that he is, like, getting... I don't understand. Like, shouldn't there be a ceiling? Like, you can't get any more after this point? Like...
No, what?
Well, like, no, like, there has to be, like, a point where there's not enough people watching YouTube videos. Like, the most... like, the hugest hits on YouTube get, like, 100 million views, right?
Okay.
So you're saying 30 million of them are subscribed to PewDiePie? Right? Like, you can think about it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's nuts.
I mean, I think they also don't take into account, when they, like, view count, people that don't have accounts, right?
Well, this has nothing to do with the subscriber count, though. I mean...
Yeah. That's true.
I don't know. I oddly think it doesn't count as a view if you don't have an account. I really do think, for some reason, I think it used to be like that. If it's not anymore, or like, I don't know. YouTube's really weird about like.
I think it identifies whether you're watching it from the same computer or not somehow, like through
It could.
something. It's like your IP or something like that. Because if you continuously go back and watch the same video, it won't like up the count because you did it.
Shouldn't.
Because it recognizes. So like, it'll do that on my laptop and then my mom's computer. So like, my mom's computer is not signed into a YouTube account, so I think it like recognizes if it's the same computer or not.
Huh.
I don't know.
We're gonna have to do a scientific experiment. We'll get like a bunch of computers together and be like, all right, we'll see if the view count goes up. All right. Okay.
But we have to do it on one of your videos so that your view count goes up.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, you mean my videos at youtube.com/HydroxideAnt? They're the greatest place in the world, where you just like have so much friendship when you come here. Like everyone will love you. Like just love's in the air. That's what happens when you subscribe.
You're putting a pitch on your own YouTube videos.
Oh look.
It's the wrong place.
I'm practicing. I'm practicing for one day when someone important says, hey, where can we find your stuff? I'll be like, look. Yes. Everywhere.
Yeah.
I am everywhere.
So do we want to play What Did Cat Have for Dinner? 'Cause
Not
we're
really,
almost
no.
done eating. Okay, fine.
Okay, so, on this edition of What Did Cat Have for Dinner, who would like to go first?
User joined your channel.
Hi.
Who dat?
Hi, Nick. Hello. Yeah, that's it. That's a noise. Yep.
User left your channel.
Right in the podcast, you know. Okay. You know.
Bye.
All right, I'm gonna pause the podcast real quick, guys. Nothing happened. Nothing. The podcast is not stopped at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing happened.
Minutes.
Yeah, nothing happened at all. I don't know what you're talking about. The podcast is going right now, and that's it. So, where were we? Oh yeah, not playing what Cat had for dinner. Wait, Cat had puppies for dinner? You sick person, cat thing.
I mean, you gotta be honest. They are pretty yummy.
Whoa.
Look.
Goodbye.
I mean, cat is pretty good. I've had Chinese food before. Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty good darn cat meat. I would say top-notch cat meat, honestly.
Can I quit the podcast?
Yes.
No, well, if you quit the podcast, we turn you into Chinese food. That's in your contract.
Chinese food. That's what you have for dinner. Yeah. Oh no, you cooked it. Never mind.
She cooked it. All right, so yeah, what? Okay, we're gonna play what did cat have
It
for
has to
dinner?
be simple though. Some mashed potatoes.
She just had mashed potatoes. Okay.
Listen, man. If you make them really well,
They could just
you
be
can surprise-
really good. Cat could be like the best mashed potato maker that ever lived.
I actually really do love mashed potatoes.
They're so.
This is
addicting.
now this is like a reasonable thing.
We're gonna make it reasonable, right?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
It's one of my favorite foods.
So, I'm thinking.
You're guessing mashed potatoes.
It'll. Nah. That's too complex.
What?
Flex? Are you saying that I can't cook?
No.
Oh, Sky, why would you say that? That's so rude.
Okay, so look at it this way, right? I'm screwed up. Making myself a bowl of cereal, so you know.
You just said pre-podcast that making steak was easy.
I mean, who doesn't lie on the internet, dude?
That's true. So this is a true story, right? Didn't you like coach Dave through making a steak once? Or something like that?
Me?
Yeah.
What?
I thought you did.
No. Brown coached me.
Was it Brown who coached you? Okay.
Yeah. Why would I coach Dave?
I don't know.
I've never coached
No, Dave
before.
just
Why
made
would
a
I be
steak
coach?
during the podcast once, I think.
Oh. That's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Well, I've showered during the podcast.
Sky, I was gonna say, you have no room to talk.
I remember that. We were like, Sky.
Sky, can you hear us?
We were like,
I can't hear you. I'm in the shower. Okay. Why? Why did you bring us?
Why wouldn't I bring
It's
you?
true.
How did you even? Did you really
I
activate the microphone?
I mean,
That's
it was,
good.
you know, push it talk. Like, I got my screen a little wet, but you know.
Because that was during the Skype days for sure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, you could have said voice. No, because if you had voice activation now, we would have
You
heard
would
the
hear me
show.
singing Katy Perry while I showered.
That would have been beautiful. I would have just been like, all right, let's stop and listen to see where he
And
goes.
this
Copyright strikes.
Well, I don't think they copyright strike if you sing it horribly.
Well,
Who said I wouldn't sing it well?
Smooth McGroove actually got a few copyright strikes for doing covers because he just did it so well.
That's why you gotta be bad if you do a cover. If you're bad, they don't copyright strike you. Cause like they only copyright strike you if you're better than they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, like honestly, I feel like that might be true. Like you'll see a cover
Well-
and it's like they sung this better than me. It's copyright strike.
Yeah. I mean,
This
I
is
can see
my
that.
content. You cannot do this. Only I can sound good playing my music.
If it's like you make something and then someone else makes it worse than you do, you're like, oh, okay, it's fine, because like they
'Cause you're like, it's-
sell
yeah.
theirs because yours is the original, yours is
And
better,
yours is
and
better.
whatnot. So like, if someone makes something that's the same as yours but it's better, you're like, no, this is a threat. I gotta get rid of this.
Hence
This
the
one's-
Fine Brothers from a while back.
Oh boy. That was phase, man. That was
Dude,
weird.
it's great that
Not a phase, mom.
dude, Deadpool even made a joke about the Fine Brothers.
Wait, what?
Yeah, in one of okay, so Ryan Reynolds while doing Deadpool did the Honest trailer thing. And during there he makes a joke about the Fine Brothers.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
He's like, I'm gonna make a video reacting to this now. Since those brothers stopped finding people.
Jeez.
Or something like that.
Savage.
Dude, like Ryan Reynolds is so into that character. It's like
That
the
movie
greatest
was
thing.
so great.
It was honestly my favorite movie I've ever seen.
Deadpool, really?
Yeah. And
Oh.
I really did like Civil War too, honestly. I did
Yeah,
see that recently. It was
really good as
amazing.
well.
You know
Yeah.
what movie I really like? really
Winnie
like
the Pooh's
Clue.
Adventures.
Yes.
Yeah.
It seems like a
definitely.
very
Obviously.
cat movie. That'd be Is there actually a
we were
movie
playing
called
What's a
Winnie?
Cat for dinner.
No, we weren't. You said the movie Clue?
Yeah.
That's a great movie. I loved it.
It is great.
I loved
Everyone
it.
says it's really bad.
Okay,
I
so,
think
okay.
It's good.
So it wasn't like reviewed well.
Uh-huh.
But I really liked it.
I mean, it was a good movie. It's old.
It
and it's
it was a good like little comedy.
It's cheesy and it's funny.
It was
it's not.
yeah.
It's not supposed to be like a serious movie.
No, it's not supposed to be.
It's supposed to be silly.
It was a
So-
nice little silly. My favorite thing was what they did with the endings.
Yeah, I did like that. That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite
So
things.
this
How there's-
movie is really old now. So spoiler alert: we can talk about the ending. Like if this movie's got to be over 20 years
Yeah.
old, like
Yeah, and
easily.
like it's been on Netflix for
Yeah.
a long time. I don't think it's on there anymore.
It
but-
was at one point, I know.
So
Literally for the ending, I'm not gonna actually say what the ending is in case you do like hear this and you go watch it now. But they literally show you like 3 different possible endings.
yeah.
Like it's like, oh, if like, and then they show the ending. You're like, wow, so that's how it ends. And you're like, well, that would have been cool, but what if it happened like this?
yeah. And then they do it again, and they're just like,
But
this is what actually
yeah,
happened.
exactly. So that was really cool. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, so, I did. Clue is one of my favorite movies. I guess we're on a movie topic right now, because I'm gonna list off my favorite movies.
All right,
There's
yeah.
Royal Tenenbaums, which is
That
really great.
sounds familiar. I just don't remember what it
I'm
is.
pretty sure it's Ben Stiller that's in that movie, and, there's some other famous people in there. I think
What's
it's
it
Ben
about?
Stiller. Here, let me Google it for you.
All right, that's Google is our friend. So
What's one of your favorite movies if you have to Google like the
Yeah,
the
right.
plot?
I mean, like, it's I'd rather get it more accurate. I haven't seen it in a while. I just know I really like it. So, Royal Tenenbaum and his wife, Etheline, have 3 children, and they are separated. All 3 children are extraordinary, all geniuses. Virtually all memory of the brilliance of the young Tenenbaums was subsequently erased from 2 decades of betrayal, failure, and disaster. Most of this was generally considered to be their father's fault. The Royal Tenenbaums is a story of the family's sudden, unexpected reunion one recent winter. It's kind of like a... I don't even know. It's really original. I really like the way it's not like any other movie, really. It's kind of eclectic, and it's kind of like... It's kind of got a little bit of humor in it, but it's also really serious at the same time.
What's it called again?
Royal Tenenbaums. Which is spelled Royal, and then Tenenbaums. It's an interesting movie. I would definitely give it a shot. I suggest you to give it a shot. It's a nice movie.
I have to check it out soon.
We've got
Do you have like an actual list written down?
Huh? Yeah, I do.
Of course.
I have a list of like all my favorite things. So
lists are really
don't
cool.
forget.
So. Lists are cool. Cool people make lists.
Yes, definitely. So after that, we've got 500 Days of Summer. Don't know if you guys.
That's
have
like
seen
a
that.
rom-com, right?
Yeah, but it's less. It's not cheesy.
No, it doesn't
I like
have to be
some
cheesy, but it is a rom-com.
It is one of my favorites. So, I like some cheesy movies, but like cheesy romantic movies are like a little bit too much for me sometimes. And 500 Days of Summer is not a cheesy romantic comedy. It's funny and it's not like cliche. So that says something about it.
You mean like The Notebook?
Yeah, sure.
You know, I do make jokes about it. I've never seen it.
I have never seen it, so
I don't plan on seeing it, but...
me neither.
Yeah.
But it's Zooey Deschanel and Joseph Gordon-Levitt are the 2 main actors.
You know, both of them are
So good.
great, like, actors, so...
And they are so cute together. I just think that, like,
I'll have to actually
when they
watch
feature
it.
in movies together, they're the best.
Have they been in any together?
I think there's at least 1 or 2.
Huh.
Because they're at least friends in real life because they've done, like, actual, like, singing covers of
Oh,
songs.
I've actually seen that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a good movie. And then there's Clue. Then there's Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Do you know,
Sure.
Mark really likes that movie. I have not seen it, though.
I would
Yeah.
definitely recommend it
I
to
wouldn't
you.
say it's like a must-see, but if you ever have some time to kill, it's a good movie.
I think it's really funny, and it's kind of different in the sense that it's really since the original is like a graphic novel, it's a comic book. They kind of tried to integrate that into the movie, which is really interesting. The way that they have like all the kind of sound effects and the things like that, and it's really it's kind of fast paced like a comic book.
That's the one with Michael Cera, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Another one of my favorite actors.
You really?
Yeah, I mean, some of the characters that he plays are just so I don't really.
Okay, so I'm just gonna throw this out there. Michael Cera can only play one character.
Yeah.
It's like a whiny like teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's all he can do.
Really,
Yeah.
but I do kind of like that character in some movies, and he does it really well. So.
You know, the whiny teenager role, perfect. He's like the best one you could ever have.
Yeah. Another one with actually featuring him is Juno.
I actually love that one. Yet again,
yes.
whiny teenager played the perfect role.
Ellen Page. Ellen Page.
Ellen Page is awesome. I agree.
I know, so good.
I actually watched an entire playthrough of the game Beyond Two Souls because Ellen Page was in it.
Man, we're talking about movies. Yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah,
Beyond Two
Yeah.
Souls.
it basically was a movie. Like,
And the same with The Last of Us. Those two were like basically movies. They are so good.
I like all of like
I think
like,
Last of Us was a bit more gameplay.
It-
though.
it was-
more
totally
gameplay,
was,
but it was still really
when I
story-based.
think like
Yeah.
story-based games, I'm thinking like games like Heavy Rain, even a game like Tales from the Borderlands, where it's like barely gameplay and you just only
Oh, yeah.
interact every now and then.
That's Telltale games.
Yeah, Telltale
or-
games are notorious for that.
And then Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls are made by the same company.
I just don't remember who made it.
Yeah, me either.
fortunately.
I just know if you need like a good movie to play, you know, just Heavy Rain or Beyond Two Souls.
They
They're both
actually
good
have
movies, yeah.
cut versions of the gameplay on like YouTube, and you can
Mhm.
find literally like compacted movie versions of the game without
Okay.
the gameplay.
So, wait a second. I found... okay, so this is more for Nathan than anyone. Nathan, so follow the Mass Effect subreddit. And they at one point they posted... someone did Mass Effect 1 as, like, a movie. And, like, it's only like the clips from Mass Effect 1 all compiled into, like, a 3-hour movie. It's actually, like, really cool to look back on. It was...
Sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, it was really... It was, like, it was good. Well made. There were parts where it felt, like, clunky, because, like, the person didn't know when he should put in, like, combat.
Mhm.
So, like, that was a little weird, but, like, all of the cutscenes that happened through the game, like, of the main storyline happened in it, so...
This was made after 3 came out, presumably, right?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, let me look.
That's kind of funny because they implemented that kind of feature in 3 where you could either do only combat
Yes!
or just
Yeah.
do only story.
Yeah, I remember
It
that.
was done so horribly.
I didn't understand that. Like, it was like, hey, they were like different. It was like, was that like near like the difficulty settings or whatever? It's like,
I
hey,
think so.
you could play hard, medium, easy, or storyline. It's like, what is storyline? Oh, there's no actual gameplay. You just basically sit back and watch your game play for you for like 10 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And yeah, this was made a year ago. I just looked.
Okay.
The dude only has
There's a-
800 subs. He deserves more, honestly.
Yeah. There was a Mass Effect movie my friend was telling me about 2 years ago.
This
And
guy
it's-
probably is not the first person to do it, to be fair.
But yeah, but it's like I'm not sure if it's like made by BioWare.
Oh, I know what you're
or whatever,
talking
but
about. Okay, it's like,
it-
was it like
it
almost like a
follows,
real life, with Jason Vega or whatever? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
My
why do I
is his
feel
name
like his
Jason?
first name isn't
James.
Jason?
James Vega.
James Vega.
Yeah, it was a J.A. Yeah, I actually never watched it. I was in Target once. And, you know, like, I was just zoned out, and I see Mass Effect in the corner of my eye, so I ran to it. And and I'm like, oh, it's about James Vega? He's probably my least favorite character in the entire series. Alright, I'm not watching this.
He didn't do too much.
No, it was like... In my opinion, he was a Jacob 2.0.
Yeah.
That was basically who he was. And he didn't have any real, like, anything to him. I mean, he was voiced by Freddie Prinze Jr. He's a cool guy.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. But he was just, like, a muscled up guy, and it's like, didn't we have Jacob in that last game? Like, he's, like, white Jacob. Like, that's all he is. Yeah.
He was Mexican,
Was he?
I think.
Oh, he did. Okay, so but it's Freddie Prinze Jr. though. That's like his voice. So
Yeah.
even if he wasn't white, I would be like he's white. So that's like it doesn't matter who Freddie Prinze Jr. voiced. Like I would just be like, yeah, sounds kind of white. That's probably how I'd do that. But yeah, it's cool that all these collections of Mass Effect.
I actually like Jacob more than I like James.
Me too. I actually like Jacob, and I like the things they did with his character in 3. Where, like, he was like about to be like a dad or whatever.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. I
Which
really
kind of
liked
sucked for the people that really liked Jacob.
that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, right? So I always thought that was so awkward. Like, cause, like, if you were, like, femshep, right? And you romanced Jacob in 2. Oh.
Yeah. There's no way around it too. That's the worst part.
Yeah, so it'd be like, this is awkward for everyone.
No.
You know, like, I think about this too. I think about Mass Effect 2 often, and I think, like, who was, like, if there was, like a perfect like romance partner for Shepard in the game, who would it be? Because like, all right, I don't know who would be. Because like, it would have to be a character that like, it doesn't conflict with other ones. You know what I mean? Because like, personally, I went the Tally route, and if you don't, she like kind of gets it on with Garrus. So I feel like that would eliminate her, even though that like I could hear the fanboys screaming. I could feel them.
See, like, you could just go the easy route and go to Sony.
You could go to or the other easy route and go Ashley Miranda, which is in my head. It's easy too.
But Miranda's only for a male ship.
Yeah, true. That's true. Oh yeah, you're right. Liara is for everyone.
I said to Sony because last name came first.
Yeah.
in memory.
Yeah, and
then
like in
Liara
the game
a few
order, they
seconds later.
did say Dr. Sony first. They didn't say Liara.
Yeah.
So,
Well, did they?
yep. Like
yeah, because you have to.
when you have to go find her. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking they called her Liara, and then
Yeah.
like in 3 when she got her little probe, it called her Dr. Sony.
The Shadowbroker.
That DLC, oh my
nuts.
gosh. So good.
Dude, like they did really good with their DLC, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could talk about Mass Effect this entire time, but I am realizing we have never
could.
finished the game. What a cat for
What
dinner.
did Cat have for
Yeah,
dinner?
I don't think we got one guess out. I think Sky was debating his guess. He said something about mashed potatoes and then never actually said something for real afterwards.
Yeah, so let's make some real guesses
So
here.
Sky, what would you like to guess?
Spaghetti. No.
Oh.
Pasta. Like regular pasta.
Okay.
Just straight up, you boil it and that's it.
No, well, no, like, not by itself, but like... What do you want from me?
Okay, no, we'll give you pasta. You can have pasta
Instead.
anytime, son. Nathan, do you have a guess of what Cat could have consumed?
No.
No.
I gave up on this game.
I know. I still ask you every time, though, and you always say no. So, Kat, if you had no for dinner, Nathan wins. Or if you just actually didn't eat, like...
She just sits there in the kitchen
She's
on a
playing
chair
this.
looking at the stove.
yeah. And then, like, when we thought she was eating before, it was just literally, like, an empty plate and a fork, and she was just scraping it against the plate every now and then.
Ugh. Makes the sound of like nails on a
Ugh.
chalkboard.
Nope, not a good noise. Not a good noise. Alright,
Sent a
so...
cold chill down my spine.
Okay, so...
And I said it.
Yeah, you did, and then it got to me. Alright, so Sky, you said,
Yeah.
pasta.
Yes.
So in my head,
Okay.
from the history of this game... That's a good song, by the way. In the history of this game, when Kat has cooked herself, it has always been mac and cheese. So I am guessing mac and cheese.
Okay.
And
if
if it's any other type of pasta other than mac and cheese, you win. And if it's not any type of pasta, well, we both lost.
So Nathan wins by
Yeah,
default. Alright.
no, because he said no. That would involve her not eating.
Hey man, there has to be a winner.
And Cat wins if we don't.
Okay, so I say what I have now.
If you'd like.
I'll just not tell you all that.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I mean, I don't mind.
it's true. Nathan doesn't care.
Okay, so I did have macaroni and cheese.
Dude, take that, Sky.
The one
so
time
focus your-
you
another
don't
dinner.
say hot dogs.
Yeah,
I did not have hot
I've actually won like the last few weeks guessing like macaroni and cheese. To be fair, yeah, because like
Oh, I wasn't on last week, right?
who was on
I was
last
like,
week?
yeah.
I don't even know. Dude,
don't
my
think
memory
I was
doesn't go
on,
that
no.
far. Who was? I'm gonna check real quick.
My memory doesn't go that far.
it's bad.
What was that one quote? The thank you for reminding me. Sometimes it's
My
hard for-
okay. Thank you for reminding me. My brain is hard to remember things.
Other way around. My brain is hard to remember things, so thank you for reminding
So I'm
me.
just gonna throw this out there. Nathan, you were on the podcast last week.
Last week?
Yeah.
I was?
Yeah.
All your memories don't go over that.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently Nathan and I don't have good memories. The people
What
on
was the one from last week? Or what? The one before that?
the week before. Okay.
Hello, everyone.
You weren't on that one.
There we go.
But
I was
Yeah.
living a week in the past.
last week it was me, Dave, Mark, you, Nathan, Ryan, and Steven. I think
Who's this you Nathan person?
I don't know. Funny guy.
Like adding an IEL on the end and saying you'll.
Nah. Yeah.
Nathaniel.
How does IEL make the you'll sound?
Yo. Nathaniel. I don't know.
Nathaniel.
Yo, like you think. Nathaniel? Oh.
Nathaniel.
Oh. I don't know.
Natalie.
Well, your name, yeah, Natalie, that's it. But, like, how many times do you get that? Like, if someone asks you your full name Nathaniel when it's just Nathan?
Well, it doesn't actually happen all that much, but Hank does it to annoy me, and then Ken was doing it the other day.
Of course. It's all Hank's fault. He's the troll of the century.
He is the brick wall
Of autism. Yeah. I had the one time I was talking about a brick of autism. Was that? He is the wall.
He's the original wall, that's the thing.
Yeah, he is our wall of autism.
This is
So,
summer.
So then why does Trump want to build a wall if we already have one?
because he
Hey.
wants. Okay, so time out. A wall of
He wants a
autism.
physical wall, not a mental wall.
Yeah, exactly. Hank represents a really big mental wall. Like it's like you can't get past it. You just keep hitting the wall and like these get more autistic as time goes by. That's basically. So I'm just gonna throw this out there. I have like a good list of topics like written down, and I've not gone to one of them because we just been talking. For
Is
Is that a
long
good thing or a
time.
bad?
No, it's like good because we're flowing, you know? Like it's just good talking to everyone. But I worked so hard to get topics. You don't know how much time I put into this. I put so much time. I don't know which topic I want to go to. God damn, what did I do to myself?
More Mass Effect.
Yeah, actually, I would love to talk about Mass Effect more.
More puppies.
Yeah. Ooh, Matt, what about... Okay, so, if you
Mass Effect
pre-ordered...
puppies.
If you pre-ordered Mass Effect 3, you had, like, the robot dog thing running around.
He did?
Yeah, I almost did it. Like,
I had no idea that existed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was, like, a dog, like thing, like, that would run around, like, your ship. Like, in the same pattern every time. If, you got, like... It might not have been pre-ordered. It might have been, like, the collector's edition. Or something. I don't know. Because I don't remember if I don't think I... Did I pre-order it? I think I did. I don't remember. I didn't have a dog, though, and I was upset.
You boyos enjoy your Mass Effect talk. I will be right back. I'm gonna get more food.
Get more mac and cheese, because I'm the champion.
Yeah.
My friends.
My friend.
I will keep on fighting
Yeah.
to the end.
Till the end.
You know... I
Speak
really
out
am
to
excited for Mass Effect Andromeda, though. I'm gonna be honest. I'm excited for the new
I told you
universe.
about it, man. I revealed it to you.
I'm
Yeah, I think
trying
Sky. I
to
think you
keep-
might have been the one who actually told me about it when they announced it.
I am. I'm not
Yeah.
lying.
And I'm like, no way. They
I'm
announced
trying
it.
to keep my hype down.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure they saw the flaws in 3. Not that 3 was a bad game by any
Yeah.
means. But, and I'm kind of biased because the second is my favorite game.
Second is my favorite as well. So
It's also my favorite game of all time. So
it might be my favorite game of all time. I'm gonna throw that out there. It
But,
honestly might be.
I'm really trying to keep my hype down because this is gonna be it's supposed to be a new universe, isn't it?
It's a completely new like galaxy or whatever. Because
That's what I should have
it's
said instead of universe.
yeah,
Galaxy.
it's the Andromeda galaxy. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Compared to the Milky Way.
But, like, this new character could. I mean, if it's anything like the previous games, we're going to be molding this character over time. So I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like the base kind of.
No,
stuff
so
about the
basically
character.
what I expect is... So they tried saying it's not going to be a Shepard 2.0, but I don't really see how they could not make a Shepard 2.0. Maybe, like, the backstory is different on the character or something. That might be what they mean, but, like, in my head, what Shepard is, it's like, Shepard is what you want him to be, or her to be.
Mm-hmm.
It could be either sex, it could be... whatever
Any
hair
sexuality.
you want, any sexuality, like you could customize their face, their hair, anything. So in that way, if that is like still in the game, it kind of is a Shepard 2.0 in a way, right? Like,
And technically, if the customization is in depth enough, you could like
make Shepard,
recreate
yeah,
Shepard.
you definitely could. And I do know for 100% fact you are playing as a human again. Which
It'd be kind of interesting if they took the route they did with Dragon Age Origins or Inquisition that they kind of skipped in Dragon Age 2,
Yeah.
where you could pick a different race and that kind of changed the beginning.
that would be interesting. But like I think I just get the feeling that it's gonna be very like human based in the first one, because I'm pretty sure their plan is to make another trilogy. I'm pretty sure it is. So I really expect this first one to like be really human based, like humans
Be really tedious and very hard.
probably. Like honestly, I think like in the original trilogy, I think the first game was the hardest one. Like,
Yeah.
Like gameplay wise, at least.
Yeah.
Two might have been the easiest. It's debatable, actually.
Yeah.
I played 2 the most. Like, I literally have more than 10 gameplays on 2.
I feel like 3 was the easiest because of how much they had, like, fixed in the combat, especially since I was playing an Adept and they fixed Singularity.
Ooh.
Oh, that made me so happy. And Push was good again, instead of just being, like, a combo enabler where you, like, pulled and then pushed them and hoped that they went off the side.
Yeah.
It's good times.
Mhm.
Like, in the first game, Push was, like, the main source of damage, and then you use, like, Pistol Mastery or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
So you used Pistol Mastery to get their shields down, and then you push them and they were just dead instantly.
That's great.
I'm back, boys.
Welcome back.
And then there was, that one boss fight, it was Liara's mother, right?
Benezi.
the one
Matriarch
adept.
Benezi, yeah.
Yeah, Benezia.
Benezia.
Yeah. That was such a hard fight, because she used Push.
Yeah, so it's like push. Yeah, I think one had to be... Saren was hard to beat.
Yes.
Really hard, honestly.
You get if you're playing Paragon, you get him to shoot himself, and you're like, yay! Aww.
Yeah, like, I played full Paragon, so I did get him to shoot himself, and I'm like, well, that's the game. That was the boss battle. Alright, we're done. And then I have to beat him twice.
Yeah.
So, oh well.
I felt kind of bad though, because like he did all those bad things, but you know he was
Yeah, like,
you know.
Okay, so like, I actually forget who it was. I was explaining like, oh, it was actually Ryan. I was explaining the ending of 3 to him and why it like was a good ending in my opinion. But like, people just like looked at the ending and it was like, oh, you have 3 options. What the heck is this? What are my opinions don't matter or whatever? No, it's like, alright. So, literally 3 options. All 3 options, well, technically 4, you could shoot the godchild and die immediately.
Yeah.
And the game ends there. But I'm pretty sure I'm not going to really consider that a real option. Because that's not fun. There's control, synthesize, and destroy. Or synthesis. And control, that's what the Elusive Man wanted. The Elusive Man was trying to convince you that you can control the Reapers, and he believed he could. Synthesis, that was where Saren came in. Saren wanted to combine themselves with the Reapers because he knew they couldn't beat them. And then Captain Anderson was destroyed. So, I was actually a little disappointed that, one thing they did, during, like, the ending, when he looks at Control, it shows the Lucifer, and Destroy, it shows Captain Anderson. I wish it had showed, Saren for Synthesis, like, him jumping in or whatever. That would have been pretty cool. That's one thing I probably would do for the ending.
That would have been pretty cool.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't think Saren's a bad guy. Like, he was misled,
He wasn't.
of course.
He's kind of got the same thing going on that Illidan and Arthas had in World of Warcraft, and I'll elaborate on that because I'm sure not many people caught that. But, so, Illidan was this night elf in World of Warcraft who kind of, like, he had a lust for power. It's called a power complex, I think. I'm not too well versed with that.
It's probably something like that, yeah.
And he was trying to... Okay, yeah. I just realized I don't remember, like, all of Illidan's backstory, so I'm gonna use Arthas instead. Hey, yo. Yeah, someone will complete the Illidan story in the comments, hopefully. But, the Arthas, the Lich King, he was just trying to, like, take care of his people, and then, it's kind of like the same thing with Saren, where how he was sort of indoctrinated.
Yeah.
Except in Arthas' case, he had the spirit of an evil person inducted into his body.
Oh.
Yep.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yep. Basic broad story of Arthas.
I like it. Good old Arthas.
He introduced his own class.
Nice.
Deathmates.
So, the other day, Anna invented a new hairstyle.
Oh, boy.
Really?
Would you like to hear about it?
Yeah, let's hear about the new hairstyle.
So Anna wants to cut her hair in a bowl haircut, okay? And then she wants to dye half of it red, and then the other half white, and then put a black strip through the center, and then, like, you know, a black circle, and then a white circle. So it's a Pokeball haircut.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Mm.
You better stop her before she looks like an Amoonguss.
Well, it'll look great, I'm sure. And this is something that, like, she came up with all by herself, you know? Like, you could Google Pokeball hairstyle or Pokemon haircut, and this will not come up
Yeah, it does.
because it's Anna's original idea.
It just did it and it came up. So... yeah, it did.
But it's not a bowl haircut. Like,
It's the same thing, though.
No, it's not a bowl hair. I've seen the one that you're probably looking at, and that's like... That's short.
Okay, but, like,
There's
it's...
a difference between having, like, a literal Pokeball on your head for your hair and having your hair, like, colored.
Okay, hold up.
Like, because a bowl haircut will accentuate the fact that it's a Pokeball, you understand?
Yeah, but why would anyone want that?
That is pretty... That's, like, the same thing. Gonna be honest with you.
But it's not what Anna invented, okay? There's a clear...
I can't say you can't invent something that already exists!
Okay.
That's all I'm
I'll
saying.
have to get Anna.
Yeah, we'll have to
get
talk
Anna
about
here
this
and,
one time with Anna, because
Yeah, okay.
after she sees
'Cause
this
this is
picture...
This is her original idea. And no, she's seen this. Like, she's Googled it herself, and, like, she's like, that's not what it is. Because this is short. The one she's imagining is, like, long. It, like, you know what a bowl haircut looks like, right?
It looks like someone put a bowl on your head and cut your hair. That's why it's called a bowl haircut, yeah.
Yeah, so it has to be like, it's like a Pokeball is on your head. This doesn't look. This
A
looks.
polka bowl cut. Oh my goodness.
Oh, man.
That's what I was going for, but yeah. So yeah. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Goodbye. Trash.
Yeah. Call us trash.
Oh yeah. I was saying that you trash my ideas, you trash my stories.
Well, it's
my
not
office
your
It wasn't your
ideas.
idea, and it wasn't her
Yeah,
idea
I mean,
either,
it's
so...
my idea for a conversation. You trash my idea for a conversation. And
No. We're just trashing Anna's idea.
Yeah.
For a
This is,
haircut.
trash
yeah.
Anna's idea.
Yeah, we kinda did.
Rude.
Yeah. You know, like,
It's something we
you've
have to
put the challenge of, let me you can Google it, and it doesn't exist, so I'm like, alright, I have to now.
No, it doesn't exist. That's not what she's talking about.
I don't understand. You put in a Pokeball as your hair.
Okay.
Alright.
Maybe I'll just get Anna to tell you because it's something. It's yeah.
Tell her to draw us a design.
Yeah, draw it for us. Draw it, oh, do it and show it to us then. Okay.
I'll do it. I'll get her to draw.
Okay.
I
Because...
don't think the length should matter.
No, it shouldn't. Because, like, you only looks like a Pokeball from the top of the head. Like, if you're looking down on their head,
Yeah.
it's where it looks like a Pokeball. Right?
Exactly. I mean, like, I shouldn't have said that. I should have said within like reason. Length shouldn't matter. Because if like your hair is going down past your shoulders,
It's gonna be awkward looking.
yeah,
'Cause-
it's gonna look like someone took a slice out of your Pokeball cake haircut.
Yeah, exactly. But, like... It's like... if it's, like, short enough, it's just like you're looking down at a Pokeball, right? And, like, if it's a bowl cut or, like... What, like, the guy's length in this picture I shared to you guys, where it's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
let me
so,
show the podcast.
2 to 1.
I tried to offer something constructive to the podcast.
You tried. Hey, Sky, what's your vote here?
Wait, what?
Do you think this is an original idea by her, or no?
If it's a bowl cut, I don't see anything else on the internet, so...
Yeah, but the premise of the idea is not new at all. If people already have it, then it can't be.
Yo, man, why are you bashing on our ideas?
Okay, so...
Because they're not your idea.
Cause they're not hers. I don't allow. I'm not gonna allow someone to take credit for an idea that already exists.
It doesn't exist.
Did you look at the picture I sent you?
Yes, I've seen it before. Anna has seen it, and she's like, "That's not my idea." So
Well, it is.
it's different. It's different than. What
How is it?
Black
How is it
has.
different in any way?
It's a bowl haircut.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with it?
That is your only point. You've already ruled out that isn't valid.
It's not. That doesn't mean anything. It's a bowl. You're looking down at the head, right?
You guys are attacking me.
Yeah, because you're wrong.
Because you keep getting back up. Stay down.
You stay down and lose. If you come back up, Nathan and I will take you down for good.
You guys are brutal critics, man. All she wants to do is make a Pokeball haircut.
No, Nathan and I don't let this pass.
You're like, let's make an FPS and have like exosuits.
That's-
It's a Titanfall. That's not my game. I didn't. No, I didn't.
It's the same thing. You stole it.
No. Okay.
No, but like, see, like in my head at least, if you're looking down, because like the whole point of having a Pokeball haircut, right, would be that the only time you would know it's a Pokeball haircut is if when you're like looking at the top of their head, right?
Exactly.
Well, I mean, you'd probably, if you play Pokemon, you'd probably be able to tell from the side because you know one half's red and the other half's white.
Maybe,
so you're like, okay.
yeah, I guess, but like,
And there's a black stripe across.
so gonna throw this out there. That guy in that picture, you could tell from the side if you know Pokemon. Yep, that's throwing that little bit of knowledge out there.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
You're in a channel with 4 people, including yourself. So you're not gonna talk to one of them.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'll talk to Sky because Sky is nice to me.
Sky just doesn't have the ruthlessness in him. He's too nice though.
Like I said, I'm not a mean guy.
Well,
Unless you hurt me.
you don't have to be mean. You just have to know what is correct.
Well, screw you too, man.
Because it's not okay. If it was like an original idea, I'd be like, "Oh, awesome! That's a cool haircut design." Conversation would have ended there.
Yeah,
But-
you don't have to like. You don't have to. What? I don't know. You're. Okay, look. All right. I don't know.
I thought you were gonna like add a really good.
He doesn't have one.
He's like,
No,
"Oh,
Sky's argument is that you don't have to like tell them they're wrong. It's basically what he's trying to say.
Just
I
imply
agree.
it.
So see, that's what he's saying. Just imply they're wrong, and not tell them. I'm a man of truth and seriousness, so I have to tell people when they're wrong. If I'm wrong, I tell myself I'm wrong.
Okay, so do you have any other topics for the podcast, HydroxideAnt?
Uh,
I would like to talk about
Yeah,
another
yeah, I
topic.
do. It's not an original idea.
Wait,
I love my life. It's great. No, but like, okay, so I will throw this caveat out there real quick before we leave this topic. That would look awesome if I wasn't colorblind. So the fact that I'm arguing about this at all, kind of silly. Just a little bit. But like, I'm sure it'd look awesome if she was actually to do it. My favorite thing would be for people who didn't know what Pokemon was though, and like looking at her hair and being like, "What the hell?" That might be the greatest thing,
this man is crazy.
right? Like just looking, it's like, what is that? It's a Pokeball. Yeah, what is that? It's like, I hate you. How do you not know what that is?
You know who your
Who
true
doesn't
friends
know?
are, though.
Who doesn't know Pokemon though?
So I'm just gonna throw this out there. I could be friends with people who don't have original ideas, but if you don't know what Pokemon is,
Yeah.
you out of here. I don't understand how you wouldn't know what Pokemon is. So if you didn't, we can't.
Most
know each
people
other.
actually do, even if they're not like
Into it, yeah.
video games. Most people know what it is.
You just know what it is because it's like the culture.
Yeah.
Just there. You know.
New generation is coming out in November. It looks so good.
I like the
Everyone's-
owl.
Everyone, dude, I'm with Poplio. Everyone's like hating on Poplio, and I'm like, that is an adorable baby seal.
It is. Just people's issue is we have a lot of seals, or at least a few seals, because we have, the one called Seal.
We have Dugong.
Isn't one of them actually named Seal? Yeah, yeah.
S-E-E-L.
Yeah, it's like we have a seal Pokemon named what? Seal.
Oh no, wait. I think Poplio is supposed to be like a sea lion.
That would make more sense.
Like
No, it's
the
totally a sea lion.
circus ones or whatever.
Yeah, it totally is actually. I don't know. I really like the owl because it's adorable.
Yeah, and it's got the little bow tie.
It's got like such big eyes.
Yeah,
It's so cute.
it's adorable.
It is. I honestly.
I like all
Yeah.
the starters, honestly. I'm hoping it's not going to be a total flop like Gen 6, where there's like one really overpowered starter, and you got
Yeah.
like two like,
So like, surprise!
maybe
I was
better.
just actually talking to someone about this recently. I don't know anything about Gen 6 Pokemon. I had played 1 to 5, and I didn't play 6.
Well, do you understand how stab attacks work?
I can't
The
say.
same type attack bonus.
Okay.
It means
User
when
disconnected
if you
from your
use a
channel.
move that see a
This
scat.
guy's gonna go get drunk on curry now. Gents, have yourself a good one. Smiley face. That's exactly what he said.
But if your Pokemon uses a move that is the same type as its type or one of its types, then that attack gets a 1.5 times multiplier,
Mhm.
and it's called stab.
That makes sense.
And the water type starter for Gen 6 had a hidden ability, like all starters do, called Protean. And Protean made it that whenever it used a move, it switched to the type of that move before the move went off. So it was always a stab. On top of that, if you were using that move, it's probably effective against what's in front of you, which then gives it the 2 times multiplier.
That makes sense.
And it was super fast.
Oh, that sounds OP as hell. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I have not still gone to one of my topics. Because, like...
Let's do it!
Oh, okay, which topic?
Get one done.
Yeah, let's do one. Alright, now let me think of...
That's it.
Actually, I'm looking at one of these topics and I think we actually talked about it before. Have we ever talked about what our favorite fruit is?
Favorite fruit?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
No, because I remember saying chance.
Oh, yeah, and then Chance...
Yeah, then pretty sure Chance is like, hello? What? And then, like, you know, yelled in his Chance way. Regardless, though, let's revisit it. Do you guys, like, have a favorite fruit?
Pineapple.
Pineapples are cool.
I like a couple different fruit. I don't really
Do you have one that, like, okay, so, if you could pick one, any fruit right now, which would it be?
Probably strawberries.
Ooh, strawberries
Because
are good.
strawberries are probably my favorite.
They are
I
good.
mean, there are a few that I do like a lot more than the rest, which would be strawberries, watermelon, and I regularly eat bananas, and I like them, but they're not like
They're
my
high in
fave, you
potassium.
understand? They are high in potassium. And they're pretty nice. Like,
I like
they
them.
don't taste bad.
I like bananas.
They're nice in smoothies, so...
They are. They're very useful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I mean, I like them, and they're kind of good for eating, like, for breakfast. If you're like, I don't know what to eat, I'll just have a banana.
They're a good, like, fallback.
I have a granola bar.
They're nice fillers. So, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I
Favorite
respect
fruit.
that. Alright.
Yeah.
For me, it's a real internal struggle when naming my favorite fruit. Because, like, there's caveats, right? So, my favorite fruit is, like, a Macintosh apple. Like,
Yeah.
but, like, not apples. If it's a Macintosh apple, then it is. But then, if you're talking about all apples in general, it's not my favorite, I would say.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
yeah, like-
Shunch. It
My
makes
shum
sense.
shunch.
French.
You just sound like
Yes.
a nyash, like an old, like, British, like, gentleman or something. So that's like,
Yes, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, are we done with fruit now?
I guess, yeah.
I have a continuation of my epic tales of
Ooh.
taking walks at night.
Ooh, let's hear this.
You know how on the last podcast I was on, we discussed how there's a crazy raccoon out there.
Yeah,
something like
that
that.
was trying
I
to
was
to
unsure.
take your wallet.
I was unsure of what animal it was, and I have recently discovered that it is, in fact, a lemur.
Oh my gosh.
What?
That's amazing.
Wait, what? How?
I can't believe you actually, like, believe that. That's not what it is, but... Shh. Okay,
I was gonna say time out. That doesn't live in North America. How? And I was gonna be like, you need to like find out who like brought in lemur through like customs. Like that is kind of illegal, and like that poor lemur is going to die.
When I said that, I didn't expect you to take it seriously. And so when Nathan was like, wait, really?
I was just like, no, you can't. That's not real. Come on.
That's cute kicked in first. Wait, sense kicked in second.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, it's my recent, like, favorite story to tell people. And it's like a lore, you know? Like, there's this lemur that lives out in the middle of this town that I live in, and it only comes out at night, and it will try to mug you and take your money, your wallet.
What an evil lemur.
Actually, it's more of
It's
like
chilling
an evil
over a
thing. Like,
campfire with a
it's trying to murder
flashlight.
you, and it'll attack you, and it's kind of evil.
So
like this lemur is
before
living out
you
in the middle of
go
the forest.
before you go to bed at night, check all of the corners of your room for the bloodthirsty lemur.
Lemur, yes.
It will eat your pinky toes.
It will. I mean, like
Only
I
the
just-
left one.
Only the left
I just,
pinky
because
toe.
sometimes I still see like an animal out there, and I think it still is that lemur.
That's the lemur.
It definitely wasn't a raccoon. I'm absolutely positive. I think it's a cat, but the cat probably just runs funny.
Yeah, what if it
So-
was like a three-legged cat?
It's not three-legged. I know it has.
What if it
4
has
legs.
5 legs?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't have five legs.
You don't know what it is. You can't prove that.
Lemurs do not have 5 legs.
You're-
Lemurs don't have 3 legs. They have 4 legs.
Oh, that's a good point, lemurs. What if it was a lemur and like you?
If it actually was a lemur,
How much would you freak out? Like
I would probably freak out pretty bad.
you're like, why? How? But mostly why?
The first question is why. Not how. Why? Why are you?
Why are you a lemur? Oh my god, you can't just ask people why they're lemurs.
That's so insensitive. Can't do that.
But yeah, so now it's been my like recent kind of thing to talk about this lemur and everyday life, you know. So I'll be talking to my friends like Anna or Zach, and I'll be like, yeah, so I saw the lemur again,
Hoo-hoo.
and I'll message some of my friends and be like, yeah, so I barely escaped the lemur attack today. So,
Oh,
you know,
barely.
just kinda
One
that.
day you have to come in like with like a makeup scar.
Yeah,
And be like, what's
It's
that?
the lemur.
Lemur.
just it's that lemur.
It was that
Gosh darn
lemur. Got me on my way home.
Torn jeans, black eye, hair's all melted.
what happened to you?
Don't go out there.
It's out there.
Go out there.
It started crying insensitively. Like just, it's like everywhere, tears.
Ugh.
Oh my god, I still can't believe, like, I said that. I'm gonna have to go back to this part of the podcast and rewatch it because of that amazing reaction.
What? Really?
So, I can make a 10-hour aloof.
Please do.
Oh, that'd be
It'd be
great.
amazing. Honestly.
That's great. Alright, so
It just gets slower and slower each time.
Genuinely, in, like, Twisted's voice, it was like, wait, really?
wait, really? Wait, really?
He was
Wait,
like,
really?
What was it that you said?
I said, oh my gosh.
Oh my
Except
god.
I dropped the H. Like, the H that you added in Shench was where the
Uh-huh.
H from my god. So
so-
it was just, oh my gosh.
Oh, you know, it always shows up somewhere else, or it gets removed
Yeah.
somewhere.
It was a really beautiful reaction, and like, and after that, Hydra, you were like, wait, really? And you, I don't know.
I was like,
That
how?
was great.
And I think I said how, because I'm like, how's a lemur in New York? Like, like
This is my favorite reaction so far. If it turns out that it's like good audio and whatnot, I might animate it.
oh, it was a lemur. And then you have to animate the part where I'm like talking about the lemur like eating people's pinky toes.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, that's where it ends.
I'll go back to the time when I was actually talking about this lemur. I'll start with that and then come
Yeah.
back to this part of this podcast and like say like, 2 weeks later on next week's
2
episode.
weeks later.
Yeah.
Previously on background noise.
Yeah. So that's what it will be like.
I like it.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, party.
Hey. That's pretty good.
It's a duck.
Okay, so do we have any other topics, Hydra?
We have a lot of topics. I have like 8 more, but like we don't have to hit them all.
Okay, so what's one that you want to choose? Just choose
Okay.
one randomly from the
Okay.
list.
I can't just choose one random because it has to fit like our discussion
okay.
today. You know what I mean?
Can fit.
Huh.
Hydra looks over his list.
I'm looking at my list really
He's
hard
checking
right now.
it twice.
It's gonna find out whether you're naughty or nice.
These topics are naughty or nice.
They're all naughty.
yeah, what's your favorite fruit? So naughty.
Chance.
Uh,
I want it to be
Chance.
recorded.
If that's when you said chance, then it would become
Yeah.
a little naughty.
He's my favorite fruit. Just gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell him that I said that in the podcast.
Just send him like a link to the podcast, and you'll get another view.
He might be. He doesn't watch a podcast. He literally subscribed to me 2 weeks ago, and he's been on the podcast since like episode like 60.
Oh my!
He was like, Hydra? I'm like, yeah. I should probably sub to you. I'm like, you didn't sub already? What? What do you mean?
That's a very chance thing.
It
to
is.
Do,
Yeah, because I follow him on both his Twitter accounts, yeah. Yeah, he has a second
Yeah?
one. Yeah, everyone knows that now. Find it.
I will.
I don't know if I want to hit any of these topics. Because
Okay.
they're very much, like, more serious-paced topics.
Okay.
And we're more, like, talking about lemurs.
Yeah. Okay.
What's wrong with ending on a serious note?
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Well, we can hit more of a funny topic after we do one of the more serious
We
ones.
could.
If you have any funny topics that we could go over.
I don't really think I do. Most of them are, like, scenario topics.
Okay. Okay.
All
All right. So, I mean, I could bring up something else. Something else.
Do-
A
do
topic.
you-
It's not really super serious, but it's not like funny laugh. Good
right,
times either.
I'm down.
I can pull out a
Okay.
few jokes if
Okay.
need be.
Okay. So, how do you guys feel about
Average.
how? It's great.
A
Thanks.
strong 7.
I honestly say, like, maybe 6.5.
Can I ask my question now?
You've already answered.
Yeah, we already answered. No, I don't understand why.
Okay. So you know how throughout your entire like time at school,
Okay.
your time at high school, from I don't know, like second grade to the end of high school,
Okay.
you learn how to write an essay.
Mhm.
Okay. So obviously,
Why didn't you do your essay, SpongeBob?
obviously between
Why?
the beginning grade and the ending grade,
Okay.
there's lots of things that teachers do to develop your essay writing skills and to make it sound more sophisticated, you know, like writing development. How do you feel about when you're in this is more of a high school thing
Uh-huh.
between like 9th through 12th grade, how every single teacher that you have in high school tells you how to write your essay differently.
Yeah.
They're like, because this has been happening recently with my newest English
So
teacher.
I actually do
Um,
have No, go ahead. Sorry.
I'll finish.
Yeah,
up
sorry.
and you can continue. So I think it is my 8th grade teacher. No, 9th grade teacher. He taught me how to write a really good essay, and I really liked the way I was writing essays because it really kind of fit with my style of writing. And those essays were so good, I did really well on them. And the teacher, he really liked them. And so I get into this grade, and this teacher's like, "You're writing it all wrong. You can't do this. You're supposed to do it a different way." And I'm like, "But this is how my previous teacher taught me how to do it, and he said it was perfect." And I understand you're supposed to develop these skills as you go into higher grades and like you learn a more sophisticated style of writing.
But it wouldn't have changed
But
that much.
the way that he is telling me to write is like completely different to the way that I was writing before. It's not developing skills, it's changing how I am writing it. And like I hate it how these teachers don't coordinate the way
It's
that you
annoying.
write an essay because it's all different. Like I'm sick of trying to change my writing style for every teacher.
So I'm gonna throw this out there. I actually have an example of this in college.
Okay.
Where so just so you guys know, so this has come from two separate professors. One is a history professor. One, is an English professor.
Uh-huh.
The English professor, I wrote the same style, like, for a research paper.
Okay.
And I got an 80 on the history one. And I was told my writing needs a lot of work. And on the English one, I got 100, and the professor said my writing style is perfect, never change anything.
Yeah, that's Oh my gosh. I
Right?
hated that too.
Like, what am I supposed to do? The English professor here told me it's perfect. And my history professor says it's not. Why? I don't understand.
And that kind of happened similar to me, like in my school right now in this grade. I wrote an essay, a research paper for my history teacher, and she absolutely loved the way that all the information was organized. She said it was written very nicely. She loved my conclusion and the way that it wrapped up, and how I said, therefore, and then restated my my thesis statement, the beginning paragraph. And she absolutely loved the structure of it. And I did the same kind of, structure for my English teacher. And he's like, this essay is organized all wrong. You cannot have, like, big paragraphs like these organized like this. You have to break them up and make sure that they're different. And he's like, don't ever put therefore at the end of your essay. And that's one of the things that my history teacher was like, yes, always have a therefore. I'm like, am I supposed to not have a therefore?
So I think the consensus for most teachers I've seen, at least, is they're maybe not use therefore, but there are so many different types of conclusion words that you could use. Like, you could say in conclusion to instead of using therefore.
Yeah.
Or, like, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, but my history teacher likes those, like, beginning conclusion kind of things, like therefore, in conclusion, stuff like that. And my English teacher's like, don't do that. You can't do that. And I'm like, okay, I'll just have a different writing style for every teacher.
It's not fun at all, because, like, you have to literally change your style for every teacher.
Like, and especially in each different grade, too. Like with in your one grade, for each one of your teachers, you have to have a specific writing style. And then you move on to another grade, you have another set of teachers that want you to write in a very specific way. Like, can you guys coordinate, please? Make it so much easier. So, yeah. I didn't have anything to add, Twisted.
No, because I've never come across that problem.
GG.
You forget that
Actually.
Nathan's perfect.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I've never had a teacher come up to me and say, hey, the way you've written this is completely incorrect. Especially this year, because in history I only have quizzes and tests. I don't have any classwork or homework.
That's good.
Lucky.
I am jealous. But yeah, I mean, like, my English teacher is doing what he can, and I really appreciate, like, his efforts to move my writing and whatnot, and, like, he's not telling me it's completely wrong. I kind of make it a little bit more worse than it really is. I like to exaggerate, and also, because I got such a, not bad grade, but below my standards on my last writing assignment because of trivial things that it's those things that he wishes were changed, not that are actually bad things. So I'm a little bit salty about that, but it's really not as bad as I make it out to be. But it makes me sad.
It really upsets you.
And I hate it. Another thing about this is that he doesn't, like, go over it and tell you what needs to be changed before you hand it in for your final draft. Like, he doesn't go over these things and say, this is what needs to be in your writing, this is what needs to not be. Like, he doesn't go over the things that needs to be changed before you hand it in for your final grade, okay? So he grades it and tells you what's wrong about it after you get your final grade. Like, couldn't you have done that so I could have changed it and gotten a better grade? Like,
Probably.
Does that make... Yeah.
That would be nice.
So, this has been a wonderful, wonderful rant session.
It has been a great rant session. I think I'm going to end on the rant. I think that's where I'm
Can
going
we
to...
cheer it up a little bit? I don't want the audience to feel salty
Alright,
about
Nathan,
my,
do you have a joke?
I have two if we want
Let's
to.
go. Let's hear him.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, I'll start with the one that I think isn't as good as the other one.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I went up to a vending machine. I wanted a Twix, because that is my preferred chocolate bar.
Okay.
And if you're wondering if I'm left or right Twix, I do not care. I flip it over and open it up so I don't not I do not know purposefully which side is left or right. And then I eat it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Anyways, I went over to the vending machine, put my $1 in, it said H. I went over, found the H button, hit it twice. Potato chips came out. They had an HH button. You had to warn me about that. I did not learn my AABBCCs.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my.
This
Yeah,
style
so
in which you
twins.
told that joke sounds a lot like this guy like Mitch Hedberg that died a while ago.
That is actually a stolen joke from Ken.
Is it actually Mitch Hedberg? Oh man! Oh, Nathan was banking on knowing who Mitch Hedberg was.
Mitch Hedberg.
I love Mitch Hedberg. I'm like, wow, you sounded exactly like Mitch Hedberg while telling that. Have you heard the escalator one?
If not,
Okay, so there was it's very short, but like, he said something like, I never could understand why they put an out of order sign on the escalator. Because when escalator breaks, it becomes stairs.
I like that one.
that's great.
It's so great. I died, like, because it's true as well. Because like, oh wait, yeah, it's just stairs now.
Would people even care? Would they be like, oh no, guess I can't use these anymore, they're not working.
Right? Like, why would how to order sign on an escalator? It's just stairs now. Oh, it's great. Oh, Mitch Hedberg is amazing.
Like, oh no, so you step on the escalator and you're like, oh, it's not moving. Like,
Oh,
how am I supposed to get out?
Oh, I gotta get off and take the stairs now.
I gotta actually get off the escalator,
To take-
which is actually stairs.
to take
Go
actual
climb the
stairs.
Go out of my way.
I'm literally picturing like a mall where there's the escalator there, and then there's stairs next to it. So they get on the escalator, it doesn't move, and they're like, "Ah, dang it, not again!" They like literally walk backwards and then go up the stairs.
You had to walk a couple extra, like, you would have had to walk up the stairs no matter what, so you just walk over
You
and climb the
walked
stairs.
more by not going up the escalator.
Yeah. I'm just imagining also somebody like, you know, they have an escalator and they're like about to walk up it and they realize that it's not working, so they're like, oh dang it, where are the stairs? So they like turn around and look for the stairs, and they spend like 5 minutes searching for the staircase.
That's amazing. And then like the stairs were on like the opposite side of like the complex, and they walk all the way over there. And then on their way down, they go for the escalator again, and it doesn't work again.
Dang it, still not working.
I gotta find them
Gotta go
stairs
find
again.
those stairs. Okay.
great.
So what's your last joke?
Was it
Tristan?
also a Mitch Hedberg joke?
Alright. Yes, this last one is also.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
Have you heard the bananas and stoplights one?
I might have, but go ahead.
Oh God, why is this person calling me on Steam? Oh no.
No, go away.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, well, something that's funny to think about is, on a stoplight, green means go, and yellow means caution. Some people think it means speed up, if you think you can make it. Kind of backwards on a banana. Yellow means go ahead. Green means, I guess. Red means where did you get that banana from?
Where did he get that? But there are like red bananas actually. They're like more of a purpley color. If you Google it, I'm sure it will come up.
I would, but it's not important. Cause like, let me Google red banana to tell how it looks. Oh wait.
Probably would look different to
They-
you because
could
they're,
be
like, a
darker,
different
right?
shape too.
Yeah, but it's like I like when you said Google it, I'm like, all right, wait, no, that's not gonna
Yeah,
do
they're
anything.
like from
Oh.
Ecuador, India, Sri Lanka, Australia, and whatever.
You just,
I'm
Googled
reading
that.
Google.
Yeah, I was gonna say you did not know that.
They're like a brown.
I'm like, I'd be
like a
so
brownish-
impressed if you were a banana expert. Like, and you just knew that like this is where these
I
bananas
just
came
knew
from.
that they were
Just all of
from
these,
different
I'd be
countries.
like, whoa, you're smart.
So they're like a brownish red. I can tell you a bit more about them. They are, let's see. Oh, when you press the wrong button for your push to talk.
I hate that.
Nice.
Red bananas, also known as red Dhaka bananas in Australia, are a variety of banana with a reddish-purple skin. They are smaller and plumper than the common Cavendish banana. When ripe, raw red bananas have a flesh that is cream to light pink in color. So yeah. So they're a little bit different looking than normal bananas too.
It's cool.
They're like, yeah, you'd be able to tell, Hydro, even if you just Google them.
I'm gonna giggle them.
Google them.
Giggle. You know, I think bananas and Mitch Hedberg is the best way to end a podcast.
Perfect.
So,
Absolutely.
this has been episode 124 of Background Noise. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for being on, and I'm just gonna hit the end button. So, bye!
Bye!